I am Zain Javed. I'm your examiner. This is your IELTS speaking test. My examiner number is 1234, and this is your speaking test. Can I see a picture identity of yours, please?
It is.
Okay, fair enough. What's your surname?
Jamil.
Okay, and what's your given name?
Uzair.
What should I call you?
Basically, my friends and family call me Uzair, so you can call me Uzair.
Okay, Uzair, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, first of all, can you describe the house where you grew up?
Well, it's a very big house, and in which I grew up. There are very beautiful lawn in front of it, and there are garden in the back. There were a lot of trees and flower I planted, and I woke up early in the morning to give them water.
Okay, right. Do you share your house with your family, or are there other people who live in your house too?
Yes, I do. In my house, I live there with my 4 siblings and my mom and dad.
So it's just your family?
Yes.
Okay, right. Do you think it's better to live in a house or in a flat?
No, sir. I think it's better to live in a house because it's your own property, and you can live there with your.
Okay. What are some of the disadvantages of living in a flat?
In a flat, there is only, I think, 1 to 2 rooms, and you can not freely to move in.
Okay. Tell me what you would do on a normal day.
Well, I woke up early every morning, and I just read books and newspapers. And,
So you do that every single day?
Yes,
Okay. How do you relax after a normal day or a tiring day, let's say?
Sometimes I go for jogging, and sometimes I go for swimming. I love swimming.
Okay. Some people like having routines. Some people are very spontaneous. What do you think is better, having a routine or not having a routine?
Having a routine is pretty good because if you have a routine, you can do anything on a proper time.
Okay. Do you have a bad habit that you want to get rid of?
Yes, I have a bad habit of nail biting, so I'm trying to get rid of it.
Okay. Right. Now let's talk a little bit about birthdays. How do people celebrate birthdays in your city?
In my city, people celebrate birthdays with good arrangements, and they invited their friends and families, and they arrange a little party there, and they enjoy all.
Okay. Are there any specific ages, like 18, 25, or 50, that have a special significance in your culture?
Well, at the age of 15, people. So I didn't understand.
Okay. Are there any specific ages? Like, for example, in the US, at 21, people like to celebrate a lot because they get a lot of freedom. Are there any specific ages or any specific birthdays that people celebrate more than other birthdays?
Yes, from childhood to age 18, people celebrate a lot and with good arrangements. But now, then after that, they grew up and they didn't prefer to celebrate the birthday.
Okay. What are some of the advantages of getting older?
Getting older, much you're getting older, much you're getting experience from things, and that's it.
Okay. And then could you please tell us some of the disadvantages of getting older?
Well, getting old, as you're getting old, you will become sick of and different diseases will attach you.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, in the second part of your test, I'll give you a cue card which has a question on it. You will have a minute to prepare your answer, and then you're supposed to talk about it for about from 1 to 2 minutes. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can take notes, but these notes will not be graded. Okay, here you go. Here is your question, and you can take the notes over here. Your time starts now. Okay, please start speaking now.
Well, I'm gonna talk about a good friend
Okay.
of mine. Uh, I get admit in my school when I was a child. There I met one of my there I met a boy who was a very good, whose nature was very brilliant, and we get sitting together every day, and then we grew up together, and we also like to play cricket and football together on every Sunday. His home is near to my home, and I go on weekend to his home for playing football, and I have a very good relation with him. He also helped me in my studies and my education, and we are sometimes we I go to his home for studies and to complete my homework, and I then we graduate from the we completed our metric from the school,
Okay.
and we take admission in the same college, and we also completed our intermediate together, and then now we are planning to go for study abroad together, and I think he is pretty well as a friend, and he's he also helped me in my different works, like to complete my assignments.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, now you talked about your friend and you've known, for how long have you known him?
I know him since my childhood, and
So it's been about
it's been about almost 15 years.
15
Yes,
years.
sir.
Okay, what are some of the traits of a good friend?
A good friend is a blessing, and he could help you in your different in your studies, and he could also entertain you when your mood is not so good, and that's
Okay, right. If somebody teaches you a thing which is harmful for you, can that person be a friend?
yes, sure.
So a person can teach you harmful things.
No, sir. Sorry, I didn't understand your question. But if a person teach you a harmful thing, that couldn't be your friend.
Okay, right. So what are some of the activities that you think good friends must do together?
Well, they should study together. They should go for. They should play sports together, and they should. Uh,
Okay, so if you have to go on a holiday, will you go with your family or with your best friend?
Well, I prefer my family because I'm close much with my family and not as much with my friend.
Okay, so you don't open up much to your friends.
Yes,
Why is that?
because I'm not feeling comfortable much with my friends, but I prefer my family because I'm comfortable with them.
What is the difference between the time that you spend with your family and the time that you spend with your best friends?
The time that I spent with my family was much pretty enough because we stay together at night and on a dinner table. We dinner together, we lunch together, and we breakfast together. But not as but not. I didn't prefer to dinner with my friends because I not like their company much.
Okay. Is it important for your family who you are friends with?
Yes, my dad know each of my friends, and I think that's very important to have parents to know who's his kids' friends are.
Okay, fine. What are some of the activities that your family and your friends can do together?
Well, my family invited my friends on my birthday parties and other functions which we held in our home. Yes.
Okay. So, what would stop you from being a friend with someone?
Well, I firstly when I met someone, I
So what traits of their personality are not liked by you?
well, if he's a smoker, and if he is not good in studies, and if he is his nature is not good, and, I will not prefer to friendship with him.
Okay. So, this is the end of your speaking test. Thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you so much.